Two more types of loops that we have in the Swift 3 are while and repeat while. And repeat while is pretty common and you might be knowing it with the name of do while, but since do is itself a keyword in the Swift, so that's why they call it as repeat while. Almost working is the same. Okay. And you will see a new feature in the Swift 3 in this movie because they have got rid of one thing which was little annoying to me as well, but I'm really happy that they have got rid of that. So here's my repeat while playground. You can just open it up or write along with me. So let's just say we have a favorite variable score, which is, let's just say 8, very low score this time. So we have a syntax of while loop. It's really simple. You can see with the prototype here, it says while, then you put a condition and your code. So the condition is, let's just say I'll be keep running till the score is less than 20. So there we go. And in the code part, I would simply like to write a code that simply says print, and I'll be simply, let's just say print the value of the score. And of course, once I printed the value, I would like to add something to it so that it doesn't fall into the infinite loop. So it just says score. Now notice score plus plus is actually gone. It's going to give us an error out there and it's gonna say, hey, it is not allowed. So what you can do, you can simply say score plus equals 1, and this is gonna do something for us. So score is right now it's just making a problem here. Let me just quickly fix that, and it says var. Okay, so I did made a mistake here, var, there we go. And now we can see it runs 12 times, but previously it was just consuming my memory and trying to crash the application. So the important point is plus plus is gone, so is minus minus. You always have to use plus equal 1, which is much more readable and much more understandable compared to the plus plus. And there was a lot of jargon behind the plus plus code and the score plus plus, the prefix, the postfix operator, but this is much more cooler. You are just writing what you mean and there you go. So we are starting from the 8, we are repeating our loop till the 19 because it's not inclusive. And there we go, as simple as possible. Now what we can see here is that the condition is being checked at the top and thereafter it's being running. And if the condition is false, let's just reverse this guy, and now I can see the condition is false, so that means the loop is not working even at one time. Let me put a command Z here and run the loop. But we do have a repeat while loop, and repeat while loop is also similar, but what it does extraordinarily is to check the syntax or check the condition first, and then it runs whatever the code you have. So very similar to what you're thinking. So let me just write a code for it. So repeat, then a pair of parentheses, and inside that you write the line of your code. And once you're out of it, you just write the while, and oops, not that. You write a while and then your condition. So for example, let's just write the same condition. Let's just say the score is greater than 20, and I would like to comment this out for a moment. Let's just comment this out, and I would like to repeat here. First of all, the score is gonna be plus equals 1, and I would like to print the value here. So there we go. Let's just print the value of score. There you go. Notice one important thing here is that although the condition is false, but still the loop is working at least one time, compared to the previous situation where loop was not even working a single time, because the condition is being checked afterwards and at least one time you're running the loop. And surprisingly, which makes your value increased as well, because you can do whatever in the loop. So since this part is also going to be running, this makes my value 9. So it's really simple and common. So although I'm a very big fan of for in loop, all the times in all of my codes I use the for in and for each loop, but sometimes, rarely, very rarely, I do use the while loop as well. Again, totally your choice, completely up to you, whatever you want to use.